Hey y'all, Taname K-Man, and today I'm going to be live reacting to Kono Oto Tomare episode 9. And I'm going to start from the 1 minute and 44 seconds mark because pretty much the first portion of it is the King Records logo, then it's the opening. So I'm going to give y'all 3 seconds to sync up, and I'm going to start the live reaction in 3, 2, 1, go! This is Corona's episode, so I'm pumped up for this. Woo! Hella nervous actually. Like the excitement's killing me. Figuratively, not literally. Chaka's like, get the fuck off me with his face. Alright. What the? Fuck these bitches. All of them. Oh. What's with that face? Actually, that's understandable, actually. That's actually a normal reaction, if you really think about it. Alright! Nice to see a friendship forming. So I hope Chaka just learns how to play the fuck out of the Koto to shut these haters up. These naysayers. Oh. Well, that... Can't argue with that, because considering that a lot of people do have the advantage of playing the Koto together for multiple years while our main crew is only doing it for like a few weeks, there'd be a sizable gap. Okay. That's pretty beautiful. I'm sure on the ends. Oh. My. It's quite detailed. The realize also Shaka, Kurata, and the boys that they're going to have to step it up quite a bit. Oh, it's okay. We're already seeing that with Kurata, with the way his face looked in that little instance, and I mean, it was able to portray that thought quite perfectly. Poor. Oh. Oh. And I also like how it kind of latched quickly to the professor too, because he was even kind of throwing some backhand disses on our main crew too, with the exception of Hozoki, of course. Chaka. Oh. She's like cloud nine right now. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. I like it. I love this. Yeah, I love it. He's like the audience character telling the character we don't like to shut the fuck up. I love it. This is why we love Chika. What Satoa doesn't get is grinding. She doesn't. Alright, that's the right idea. And I love to see Caruso earnestly do that. Earnestly agree with too. I like that. Subtle way of showing off how she's growing and bonding with the group. The only thing worrying is the Kurata though. Like, I'm assuming it's the trauma because of their loss from last year when he lost with the former Kodo Club members. So we must have some kind of He's probably got that mental block there. Oh. Oof. What the? All right. You know, I love seeing Chaka stand up for Kurata, but eventually Kurata's gonna have to stand up on his own 2 feet eventually though. And I like this sequence too. It shows off his flaws as a character. It makes him feel like more realistic. And while he maybe uses that kind of response, it isn't quite okay though. Because it could always make things worse. Oh. That was kind of harsh from Kurata. With the way Chika's face was, that probably hurt him more than any punch he could have received from a person, any physical punch. The way he looked. Oh. And the douchebag advisor has a point. I mean, You know what they say, in order to fix things, you gotta start from the top. Yeah, everyone's always talking down to him. To Kurata. Jesus! Poor boy. Man. And it really makes me really feel sad for Kurata. Oh man. Whew. Can only hope he gains that confidence eventually. Oh. Damn, that really must have had a... No, talk about a critical hit. Could always make you laugh at a moment's notice. Yeah, that's what Kurata. I mean, that's what he's saying on the outside, but huh? Makes sense. I mean, honestly, the only thing Chaka can do is just be himself, and the only thing he can really do is just to be there in case Kurata. Whoa! And he can only be there in case Kurata wants someone to listen to him. Who the hell is that? What'd you do to the real Caruso? But okay. I'm cool with this. More character development. Okay, this episode's got... Okay. Damn. That's nice. Progress. That's true because it could emotionally drag everyone down emotionally. And morally. I mean, moralize, I meant to say. Oh. That's nice to see her finally lay down her thoughts on the table. Oh, God! He's trying to open her heart! Oh, but that's what I love about Kurata and Chika, though. And he actually would. What? What's his problem? Alright. Glad he shut his mouth. I don't like people diss the Kodo Club or Kurata. Oh! Hmm. Oh. Such an awesome father. Actually, that's true. Yeah, now that I think about it, that is growth from Kurata. Because he actually, if we think about the Kurata from episode 1, he probably wouldn't have done that kind of stuff. The episode 1 Kurata would have just taken that and that's it, but that's nice to see the Kurata, current day Kurata, which is episode 9 Kurata, actually want to back up his friends. That's a beautiful thing to see. Mm-hmm. He's realized it. Huh. Oh, shit. At the very least, Kurata's realized it, and he hasn't taken that long to realize it. Alright. I'm liking this. I'm loving this. Alright, he's just being honest now. Oh. 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 Oh, God. Okay. All right. This dude. I'm assuming the more important thing he's referring to is everyone else having confidence in Kurata. And also wonderful bonds with his friends. That's something that's much more important. Oh. All right. Oh! We all know from the preview from last week, he's gonna write something along the lines of him aiming for number 1, but I still want to see this shit. Still want to see him epically. I still want to see him put the thing that says they're going to aim for number 1. Oh, wait. No, I guess it wasn't Kurata who was going to write that. That's actually quite true. Anything easy doesn't feel like an accomplishment. It's also a bit of subtle character development for Hozuki too. Because now she believes that everyone in the Koto Club, it isn't just that she enjoys being with people in that specific Koto Club. I'm assuming now she... Yeah, okay, there it is. Oh, snap. And I like how that scene was a subtle bit of growth for Hozuki because it shows off, well, yes, she enjoys being with the members in the Koto Club. Now it shows us her faith in the members, where at this point she can believe that they can aim for number one. So I kind of like that. Honestly, this episode was impressive as hell. You had character development for Kurata, Hozuki, Kurusu, all in the span of a single episode. With Kurata now, at the very least, he's grown to the point where if someone talks shit to his friends, he's not going to be his meek self that he was in, like, say, the first 3 or 4 episodes. He's going to be like, He's going to verbally fight back. So, Kurata, he's finally gained a bit of that emotional backbone that he didn't quite have before. And then in this episode itself, we see him. He's now willing to share personal details about himself to other people much more easily, like how when he shared it with Chaika. So he had an immense amount of character development for Kurata, and it was beautiful to see. And honestly, that scene, it really got to me. When Chaika and Kurata were talking to each other, it was just glorious. With Kurusu, the character development was immense. Wait, preview time. Oh. Okay, looks like we're gonna get a warm bonding episode. I like it. And then with Kurusu, we get growth from her because now we see her go from a woman that was trying to destroy the bonds of people when she was first introduced towards her now trying to strengthen bonds with other people, trying to strengthen the bond between herself and Kurata, and then Kurata with the others, when she's at the very least trying to say things on the lines of Kurata can confide in other people. So that's also another immense amount of character development for her. And it's extremely substantial too. And the reason why was because if we wanted to have those previous episodes of Kurusu acting kind of mean, that scene where she went all the way to Kurata's house wouldn't have had as much emotional impact. But because we had that, at least for me, it had a lot of emotional impact. And I thought it was an emotional scene. It really got to me. So, I got to give props to the episode there. And then I also like to, how in this episode, you get some character development for Chaika, how you see him backing up Kurata at the start of the episode and all that kind of jazz, and him even admit that he's got confidence in Kurata. That's another glorious thing to see there too. And aside from his growth, we get some Hozuki growth too, because even though he didn't get as much growth in this episode like Kurata and Kurusu did, Hozuki got growth in subtle doses. Like when she mentioned the line of, this wasn't something I couldn't do on my own, but with everyone, which implies that while yes, she enjoys her time with the other members in the Koto Club, that essentially shows off that she believes she can go all the way with everyone else. And that's despite having that obstacle where they saw the people in Miryu perform really, really well with the Koto and perform in sync with each other. Despite all that, Hozuki has that kind of unwavering faith with the other Koto Club members. That's what I really thought was a nice subtle way of showing off her growth. And that's why I thought this episode was fabulous from the character standpoint. From the story standpoint, it was great. Because aside from all those great character moments I mentioned, we even got to see a bit of Kurata's father. We got to see him compliment his boy. We got to finally see an older adult give words of encouragement to Kurata. And I like how it shows up how having a wonderful parental figure can really help turn things around for their child. That's what also, I believe, makes the scene really, really beautiful. Like every single moment in this episode, I was just like, I was floored emotionally. So that's why I also believe it did well from a story standpoint. And also it raises the stakes because now we know the people from Meru, they're no joke. Like they're legit, they're skilled. We got to hear their beautiful music firsthand. It isn't just some kind of mystery. We heard it before our very ears and eyes, and it was a glorious sequence. And while the animation wasn't of the highest quality, because they took some animation shortcuts, there were some still shots, and at times like the hands were off frame. You know what? For the most part, the animation got the job done, and the art was pretty glorious. And despite some animation issues, I'm gonna rate this episode a 10 out of 10 because it got everything I wanted in the show of this caliber. Great character development, a great script that's sturdy and well composed, amazing voice performances. Like it's so good to the point where I honestly didn't even care about the animation quality. That's how good the run in this episode was. And my gosh, this is by far my favorite anime of the season. I can say that without even hesitating. So anyways, guys, these are my thoughts on this episode. Comment down your thoughts in the comment section below. Rate the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. If you subscribe for more, and I'd really like to hear your thoughts on this episode. Because my goodness, this anime just keeps on delivering. Bye bye.